You see some people down there. I think they might be umming and ahhing of which way to go. Maybe I can give them my advice, now I know which way to go. I'm just heading up now. I can hear the water down there somewhere. Okay, so this makes more sense. Now I've gone left instead of right, like a plonker. There's the little stream. And it's quite calm today as well, so I might get the little drone out. Just need to make sure there's no nesting birds in the area or any sheeps. It looks like there's an actual path beside the clough. I mean, there's another one as well called Crowden Clough, another one that's piquing my interest, so hopefully one day I can do that one as well. There's more to life than scrambling though, isn't there? Or is it? Yeah, a lot of people who get into hiking, go on to scrambling, and you can see why. And I left this morning about, I think it was about 9:30, 10 o'clock. It was only single digit temperature. I think it was like 8 degrees, which I thought, for May, that isn't very warm, is it? I'm gonna have to take this top off as well. I'm getting warm. I knew this would happen. There we go, just on Grindsbrook Clough, and I'll be honest with you, it was very underwhelming, like a steep walk. I mean, there were no scrambling as such, but we've just got to Crowden Clough as well. I've just come across this bit here, and I'm just going to send the drone up and just see if that's scrambleable, because I just feel like I've got a bit of an itch to scratch. I feel quite underwhelmed by Grindsbrook. I'd say Crowden Clough is much better than, I've forgotten the name of it now, is that underwhelming? Grindsbrook. If you're up this way, Grindsbrook, nah, rubbish. Crowden Clough. I've only done the top bit, but it's a lot more kind of rocks that you've got to negotiate over and up. I mean, if you was to continue going in that direction, it'll go all the way down. It'll go all the way down to where maybe the base of Jacob's Ladder is. So I think I'll be doing that next time. I mean, I'm glad I got lost on my last video, to be honest. Grindsbrook looks a lot scarier from afar, but it's very gradual. There's only a few places where you have to have 3 points of contact. I wouldn't say it's worth doing at all. Just do Crowden instead. You'll enjoy it a lot more. Yeah, the bit we're at now is called Woolpacks. I think I might have mentioned it in my last video. I think probably the best known rock on here is called the Pim Chair. So on the dark peaks you've got gritstone, on the white peaks you have limestone. I prefer this end, to be honest. I mean, it's lovely, isn't it? I might do a little flyover over here actually, because it just seems at the moment like we've got a break in the wind. Do do do. 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 Oh, the forest by the Cure. What a tune that is. Do do do. So yeah, that's us going into Hayfield. Just come past the Kinder Reservoir. Now we're just heading into Hayfield itself, and then we're gonna, because the car's parked in Chinley. Do I wait for a bus for potentially half an hour, or do I just keep going? We was looking at another house as well, which I think you can just about see it there through the trees. Into the trees. It's a lovely house. I mean, whether it's sold, can't see the sign on there. But yeah, there's just no garden. I mean, this area is kind of your garden, isn't it? If you're ever like looking for a wedding venue, it's absolutely stunning. Yeah, we had our first year anniversary there as well, and we got the entire place to ourselves. Obviously, me and my wife, we were sat at the front on beanbags, and this man and woman just came down, and we were drinking champagne on beanbags. That was great. And he said, "Oh, can we get through here?" And we just like looked at each other and said, "No, you can't." Just like us to say, "Get off our land." But yeah, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I put a picture up on there. I mean, I might even have a picture of a wine bottle on a tree. Good times. It's next week, our 3-year anniversary, so that'll be good. Tried to buy a house in Hayfield a few months ago. So got a couple of acres of land with it. The current owners, they're just players. They're just playing the game, trying to get as much money as possible for it. Hence why it's still on the market after about 4 years. And the thing is, you've got like an emotional connection with it as well, because they built the house from plans, so it was designed by them and built by them. So I think it's very hard to let it go for anything less than what they're expecting, which is a lot of money. I mean, it's actually sold twice. We put an offer in and they accepted it. Yeah, somebody in the chain pulled out. As a result, we had to pull out of the sale. But I do believe things happen for a reason. Hayfield itself is lovely. I'm not sure about being a Hayfield resident, unless you're kind of out in the sticks somewhere, like on a farm or something like that. I can imagine it gets quite cliquey. Maybe I'm just jealous because we're not living here. There's some lovely horses down there. Some nice bluebells that are out as well. Just a shame the sun isn't out. So yeah, so it's been a big one today. I felt like crap this morning when I woke up. Not coughing, not anything like that, no fever and such. But I don't know what it is. I think it must be COVID. Whether that's to do with like mentally or physically, I'm not sure. But it's just very, very frustrating. Oh, must be having problems with parking. You always get them when the sun's out. Yeah, I forgot, this coming weekend is the May Queen Festival in Hayfield. So you can see all the bunting they've put up in the centre of Hayfield to do it every May. So they crown somebody the May Queen. And the last, when they did it 3 years ago, that's when we were getting married. So yeah, that's the house there. This is the land. This is the 2 acres that's for sale, and it's been for sale for about 4 years now. I'd probably say even longer. And you can just see to the right of it there, it looks like these footings being built. Now, when we spoke to the owner of the house, she's one of these women that's part of the community. She runs kind of community-based activities and stuff. I mean, considering that's right next door to her, I just said, do you know what's going on there? And she just looked at me blankly and said no. And that was a red flag. They're just in this little bubble of their own where they think they can get more money for it than what it's worth, really. It's not about what it's worth as well. It's about how much money you need to spend on it to bring it up to date. And there you go, and that's where we've been. And that's how we've been along there. We're all the way along there. You can just see that little bit there is where Kinder Downfall is. And then we came all the way across, and then down and down and down and round. And now we're here.